What is going on, my beautiful gems? Your boy Casper here, coming back at you with another brand new video. Now, what we're gonna be doing tonight is I'm gonna be skipping out on some gameplay, and I'm just gonna be playing some Would You Rather. So yeah, I've just got back from California probably a few days ago. I'm still a little jet lagged, but yeah, I've been sleeping quite a lot. I did kind of cease on making some videos for a little while because there was a lot of stuff I was doing for Christmas time, and there were some things that I had to take care of when it came to doctor's visits and stuff like that. Yeah, I was doing a lot of things with family, and yeah, it took me a little while to get everything that I needed packed up, and then I finally got back home, and now I'm back with my dog and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy. Oh yeah, and I got where'd it go? Yeah, I got a new necklace from my dad. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to move the camera. Hard to see, but it's a little compass on it to basically help you, I guess, find your way. And then on the back, it's got like a little come on, light, the back light. It's got like a little father-son bro fist going on there. Yeah, it's got a little heart on it too. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, come on, right there. Yeah. It's adorable. It's so cute. Anyway, I'm a very girly guy. I use words that guys normally don't use. Like I use the words cute, adorable, precious. Yeah, things like that. It's weird. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into Would You Rather. So right off the get, it's Would you rather know everything about outer space, know everything about Earth? So immediately, I think everybody wants to know about outer space more than anything, because these are the questions that is like it gives a percentage of how many people actually pick that one. Now, I'm a space guy. I love outer space. Outer space has always been my go-to, my thing. But then to know everything about Earth's oceans, oh man. If we found out everything that was actually on this planet's, in this planet's Earth's oceans, oh man, we would probably not even want to be on this planet anymore, to be honest. I don't think a lot of us want to be here anyway, but, oh man, to know everything about Earth's oceans, that would be scary to know. But then we would also know what we were up against in either context at that. So I would rather just go to know everything about outer space. Yeah. Kind of figured. Okay, would you rather spend a year living in a submarine, which I don't think anybody would want to spend a year living in a space station? What's up with the ocean and space questions? Space station. Yeah, I figured 75%. Wow. Lose Wi-Fi in a year, or prices go up by 20%. Sorry, I'm still not awake. Prices have been going up like a lot over the past couple years, especially with the peak of coronavirus and stuff like that. So I'd rather lose Wi-Fi for a year. Oh, wow, that is so close. Like that's 51-49. That is so close. Would you rather have your dream car but you can't use it? What? Or have a bad car with infinite gasoline? Look, hear me out. If I had a car with infinite gasoline, I'm telling you right now, I would be going places. Like, I'd be driving everywhere I wanted to. But to have your dream car, but you can't use it, who would do that? Like, who would look at their dream car out the window and go, maybe someday. Maybe someday. No. I have a bad car with infinite gasoline. Because, I mean, at least with a bad car, you can still fix it. It's not saying you can't have money. You can still fix it. So, yeah, I'm going with the bad car with infinite gasoline. Yeah, yeah. That see, that's like 3/4 of the people that. Oh God, who chose that? I was surprised that it even said 17. I was expecting it to say 5. Play video games for the rest of your life, or watch movies for the rest of your life. Video games. See, I'm a gaming person. Why am I correct on like all of these so far? I'm not even correct, but just I'm with the. Okay. Anyway, live in a bustling city center with a small apartment, or live in a spacious house in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Okay, the city sucks. I've stayed in the city with a friend. Okay? And it sucks. A lot. To live in a spacious house in the middle of nowhere. I don't know which one you guys would pick, but me personally, I like being in the middle of nowhere. I don't like people. A lot of people don't like people, and that's. Hey, knock it off. My dog has a habit of licking, and the sound of a dog. Like stop. But anyway, yeah. So a lot of people don't like people. I'm living in a spacious house in the middle of nowhere. Wow, that was a close one too. That was really close. So have no hair anywhere, or have never-ending growing hair. No hair anywhere. I don't want to be Sasquatch. Wow, I am on it today. Wow. Cheat on someone to beat you. Oh man, see, why would you do that? I'm not a cheater. You know, I don't do things like that. So I honestly personally don't have the heart to cheat on somebody. But to be cheated on, it's just as bad. I mean, it leaves you like heartbroken. It leaves you not want to trust being in a relationship, because when the more you get hurt, especially by the one you love or you're supposed to love, man, the more you get hurt, it's like the more you don't want to love. And that, I feel it. You know, I felt that. I'd rather be cheated on. Wow, I am so fucking on it today. I mean, freaking. Sorry, YouTube. Not trying to curse. I'm a sailor. Anyway, listen to music from the 80s and 90s. Yes. No, after 2010, the music started getting sucky. Like there's been some music between 2010 and 2014, 15 that were good, but I mean, not all the music was that good. But from the 80s and 90s, oh man, the 80s and oh God, my eyes so itchy. But the music in the 80s and 90s, it was actually really, really good. Like, I loved 80s and 90s music. So definitely 80s and 90s. And I swear, wow, are you serious? That's the first one. 80s and 90s were the best times to listen to music. I mean, you got David Bowie, you got old school Luther Vandross, you got the old school Red Hot Chili Peppers from the 90s. Man. What a shame. What a shame. Okay, so would you rather sneeze every time you greet someone or burp every time you dismiss someone? Oh god. I mean, each time it's funny as shit if you think about it. Each time it's like, oh my god, why do I got too much on me? What? You don't have to back up. Ow, that was my. Hi. Okay, yeah, I got two of you. She loves this. Look at the face. I know. Alright, come on. Down. I'm doing with you! Down. Anyway. Back to it. Huskies. Alright, stop. So, I'm just thinking about it every time you go up to, like, say hi to somebody. Hey, Derek, how you doing? What's wrong with you? Or it's like, all right, buddy, I'll see you later. Man, that's honestly, I feel like the burp you would be able to dismiss after the dismissal, and then but the sneeze every time you have that opening conversation, dude. Every time, it never fails. But you always have something to talk about, and this one, and I honestly, I would rather burp. Are you serious? Who enjoys sneezing? I don't wanna know. Oh God, why do I get messages at the worst of times? Don't mind that. Anyway, so would you rather never be able to go out during the day? I'm silencing you. Or never be able to go out at night. Is it like I enjoy the nighttime? That's the one thing. Nighttime is my inside, my indoors space. Like that's the time where I get to actually be like chill, cool, calm, collected. You know, and I get to do things in here that I can't normally do during the day because there's a lot of things I need to get done during the day. But then if I'm up at night and I'm finished doing what I'm doing and I'm still up and awake, then I would want to get some things done at night too. I'm a night owl. I've always been a night owl. I went to sleep early at like what 6:30, 7 o'clock, like, and I woke up at like 10. It's 1:36 in the morning right now. So I've had like 4 hours of sleep so far, and I'm awake. I don't get it, but to never be able, oh man, I'm in at night anyway, so I'd rather just never be able to go out at night. Who would want to go out at night anyway? See, yeah, who would want to go out at night all the time anyway? Because the people in this world, you can't even trust people in this world anymore. I mean, you go outside at nighttime and you go to just walk down the street like what happened to me, you know, and something bad happened to you. Like I literally, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I just walked down the street and back. I was out for 5 minutes and I get shot. Some random person just shoots me. So, you know, so it's like, why? She loves pets. Okay, would you rather have been born 10 years earlier or have been born 10 years later? I would have rather been born earlier so I ain't got to deal with these times right now. That's what I thought. And why you always gotta get in the way every time I try to do this? Would you rather only eat fast food, quick, convenient, many options, but also very fattening, but very delicious? Or only eat homemade food, takes longer, cheaper in long run, it definitely is, and then cooking flexible homemade food. Because I can cook. There's a lot of people in the world that can't cook, and they're like, dude, fast food is my only option. Like, no, I can cook. I would rather make my own food. And if you can't cook, Gordon Ramsay's got so many videos on how to do things. Go on YouTube right now. Go on YouTube, type in Gordon Ramsay how to make this, and you'll find it. It will be there. He'll teach you how to cook. Alright. Anyway, would you rather always feel happy but act angry, or always feel angry but act happy? The second one is me on a regular basis. I'm literally always angry, but I act happy. Like I'm not literally. I mean, I'm a happy person in general. I don't feel angry a lot, but there's a lot of things I feel angry about, and I have that. Not an act. Okay. It's not a happy facade, so to speak, but it's more like I act happy around people that I don't want to know, like, you know, how I'm really feeling inside, because I don't want the questions. Are you okay? Are you good? What's wrong? You want to talk? No, I don't want to talk. I have nothing to talk about. But it's like to always feel happy but act angry. It's like, hi, how are you? Man, my dog would be afraid of me. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Uncle, down, down, down. Man, I would rather honestly always feel angry but act happy. Alright, so would you rather take care of animals in a shelter or take care of children in an orphanage? Okay, now you're throwing hard questions at me because I love children and I love animals. Okay, and I know, man, I know how it would feel to be in an orphanage, and see a bunch of children there and be like, I want to take all you home with me. But then you got the same thing with animals. I want to take all of you home. I don't like seeing you in this environment. Like I don't like seeing you, because orphanages aren't really the best place for children because there's a lot of orphanages where they're abused. There's a lot of orphanages where they're bullied by their peers or what's supposed to be their peers. And there's a lot of stuff that goes on in an orphanage that you don't know. There's a lot of kids that go through things, especially with the other kids, like the younger and older kids, where the older kids take advantage of younger kids, and there's so much going on there. But then animals in a shelter, they just want somebody to love and hold them, and there's a lot of shelters that aren't the greatest shelters out there. So, that's a tough one. That's honestly that is a tough one. But it's like the I guess you got to think of the cons and all of the caretaking, because animals are a little easier to take care of than children. Because and they both require attention. They both require food and something to drink. But I mean, animals, a lot of them literally just drink water, where children need juice and sodas and stuff like that. Well, they don't need, but they want them. But I mean, they need flavor in their life. Like animals, you just buy that one type of food for them, where children, you got to buy many, many different types of food. Or you got to take all that time to prepare food and cook it and stuff like that. I mean, so honestly, if I were to say which one would I do out of ease, would probably be the animals in a shelter. But if I was to say which one would my heart really want to go to, it would be for the children in an orphanage. Like my heart goes out to the children in an orphanage a little bit more than the animals in a shelter. But if I was to say which one would I pick for ease, be the animals in a shelter. See, a lot of people agree with me on that one. I don't think for the same reasons, but alright, so would you rather have the ability to taste colors, which is kind of taste the rainbow, or have the ability to see sounds? Ooh. If you could see sounds, oh man, that'd be Fortnite IRL. Footsteps. But taste colors. What would the color blue taste like? Blue's my favorite color, by the way. But it's like what would the color red taste like? That'd be weird. Honestly, the ability to see sounds. Definitely. Yeah. That's crazy. Live without music or live without television? Oh, true. I love my music, and music has always been a thing ever since the beginning of time. Muggs sitting there playing on flutes or playing with drums, bongos and stuff like that. Music has been the one thing that has brought countries and everything together. It's like people have banded together just because of music. And then they have those people like back in the day where they had wars and stuff like that. They would have the trumpets and the French horns and drums and stuff like that while they're marching out in the battle. Music has been that. Music has always been there for you. Television has been newer. It's like a newer generation type of thing for people that were in because I think the first television was brought out. Alexa, When was the first television ever invented?
The first television was invented in 1928 by
28.
Taylor
1928. That wasn't long ago.
television.
That was not even that long ago.
To the press.
There's people still alive today that were born in the 1920s. Like, they were around when the first... Back in my days! Like, music has been around since literally the first century. Like, music has been a thing. I don't know what... I'm not accurate on that, okay? Just live without television. Yeah. Yeah, see? You know. Anyway, never be able to draw, or would you rather never be able to write? I can't draw anyway. That's a no-brainer. Would you rather be attractive but very annoying, or be unattractive but very charismatic? I already find myself unattractive, and I am a very charismatic guy. But I'm also annoying. A lot of people can deal with annoyance, but then a lot of people are just like, dude, shut the fuck up. You know, so honestly, I would rather be the unattractive and very charismatic. Yep. See, people agree. So would you rather make anything appear out of thin air, 5-hour cooldown? I can wait 5 hours. Or hypnotize anyone within seeing distance for 12 hours as a 30-hour cooldown. Wow. I don't know. I've never exactly understood or even agreed with the thought of hypnosis. You know, I to be able to make somebody do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want it, especially if it's like against their own will, like their own free will. I've never agreed with that kind of thing. That's never been my thing. So to make something appear out of thin air, and boom, and it's a 5-hour cooldown, only 5 hours. I don't know. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely making something appear out of thin air. Oh, there's some things in this world that I've always wanted too. Let me get a voice changer. Be a famous inventor, or would you rather be a famous writer? I've always wanted to be an inventor. You know, I've never been good at writing, especially when it came to stories or anything like that. I mean, like I'm pretty good when it comes to like something like poetry and stuff like that, but I'd rather be a famous inventor than a famous writer. Why am I so good at this? Lose your arms or lose your legs? Would you rather lose your arms or lose your legs? Lose your arms are running around on little nubs. But there's people that still make their... You know, there's people that go on with their life with no legs or no arms, or both. You know, it's like, how do you live your life with no legs and arms? But to lose one of the couple, I would probably rather go... I'd rather go with legs because I can't game if I don't have arms. I mean, there's people that'll probably be able to game with their feet. They'll have their feet up there with their little controller sitting there, and they'll just be sitting there. How do you do that? I couldn't do it. Oh no, I'd rather lose my legs. Wow, on it. Hold on, I'm almost done here. Anyway, would you rather never forget anything you hear or never forget anything you read? Okay, so to never be able to forget anything you read, that's no different than having like a photographic memory. But I mean, I don't know. If I was to say, I would probably never want to forget anything that I hear, because especially if like you hear something important or something that's like, you know, that you need to like tell somebody, like, you know, something illegal, like I just murdered this person but it's in the distance but you heard it, and they gave that person all the detail of how it happened, and you have it all stored in your brain. Immediately just go right to PD. But hey, look, I just heard some shit, detail for detail. Here's what they said, But never forget anything you read. There's not really a whole lot in this world that could be typed out and you can really use for yeah, when it comes to school stuff like that. But in the long run, what exactly have we even used from our school days? No, there's a lot of people in this world that don't even know a lot of the answers to what. I don't get that. I never got that. Why do we have to learn math equations with the alphabet in it? Like, what does the letter X have to do with 21? I don't get it. I suck at math. Don't judge me. Here. I don't even care what they think. That's. Would you rather be the smartest but everyone hates you, or be the stupidest but everyone loves you? I'm already stupid and everyone loves me, so. Would you rather have to kiss a random family member or have to kiss a random stranger? Oh, man. Like, what if that stranger got AIDS? Or something, Like, what if that stranger is like, like, what if they got poison on them or something like that? Like, what? I don't know, man. Like, you don't know what that stranger got. Like, what if that stranger just got done eating out a butthole or something like that, and immediately you got to go kiss them. Like, at least with family members, it's like, we share the same blood, So you at least have family member. Wait, what kind of kiss are we talking about? I didn't think about that. Wait a minute. Can I go back? Are we talking like a peck on the cheek or like a peck on the lips or something like that? Or are we talking full blown out? I gotta like French kiss you. Like what? Wait a minute. I didn't think this through. No. Wait. Can I go back? Ah! I didn't think that through. I didn't think that through. Oh my god. Fuck. I didn't think that through. I'm sorry, YouTube. Freak. It's too late. I already said it. I don't care. Anyway, would you rather live underground or live in what? I can't even read. Inhabit, rather inhabit, and inhabit an isolated mountaintop. Okay, would you rather live underground or would you rather inhabit an isolated mountaintop? Oh, mountaintop. There was like no oxygen up there at all. So underground. You go. See, y'all are stupid. I'm not even gonna front. Y'all are stupid. Who would want to go and live on a mountaintop? Because the mountaintop, not even like in the mountains is what they say. There's mountaintop. Okay, there's no oxygen up there whatsoever. So every day you go outside. I gotta go lower. I need lower elevation. I can't breathe. Man, I'm giving myself a panic attack thinking about it. Wow. It is so cold up there too. Like it is literally, you would freeze to death. But to live underground, you can at least make a shelter. You still have oxygen. You got a little pet groundhog coming up every day, trying to get some of the meat you got. Hey buddy, you ain't got no pets up there. Probably got an eagle flying around, but he ain't worried about you. Like what the hell? Anyway, get your priorities straight. Would you rather always have to travel by train or always have to travel by train? Honestly, I feel like the train is faster. It's what? All right, keep going. The train is faster, but the bus. Not a lot of people take the bus anymore. I barely ever see anybody taking a bus. And the people that do take a bus, it's only like between 5 and 7 people on the bus. But trains are crowded. Like that's the one thing that sucks is about trains is they're crowded. but they're quick, straight shots. You know, so I mean, what's wrong with you? So, I guess the question would be: would you rather travel somewhere that takes 2 days to get there because Greyhound they go stop, 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 and then your destination, or let me just go from here to there, and then once I get here, I take another train from here to there, and then boom, I'm there. And it only been like 4 hours, which it would have taken 4 days to get there by bus. So I honestly, train. It's so much faster, so much more convenient. Would you rather only speak in Morse code or only speak in binary? What is speaking in binary? This is something that I've never. Oh man, I'm mercy. I can't type for shit. Speaking in binary is a way to verbalize numbers using powers of 2. Oh, like the 1001 kind of Morse code. Because Morse code, at least you understand a lot. Like okay, so hike a large mountaintop or run a marathon. Run a marathon, less chance of dying. Look, man, you heart. Why can't I speak? Okay, so if you hike a large mountaintop, basically you're just so how many dead bodies are up on Mount Everest right now, and they don't care about you. They're not gonna go looking for you. And there's so many people that have fallen while climbing Mount Everest, and they're just like, well, there goes another one, and they don't even know how many bodies are up there. There's so many bodies up there, they lost count. Okay, y'all are dumb. But at least running a marathon, you lose your breath, or if like you faint because you ran out of breath, at least there's somebody right behind you going, clear. Like, dumb. People don't think about these things. Like, I just didn't think about the kissing one. People don't think. They just. Anyway, let me put my mind into this one. Would you rather be able to control the emotions of people around you, or be able to control your own emotions perfectly? The one thing I've learned for certain is never try to control the emotions of other people. That people feel how they feel. Okay, people have always felt how they felt. So never take somebody and say, okay, I'm going to make you feel like this today, because that's not the power of free will. Everybody loves the power of free will. So if you take that away by controlling the emotions of other people, nobody would ever be able to make their own decisions. They wouldn't be able to make the right decisions at that. So to be able to control your own emotions perfectly, there's some people in this world that can actually control their own emotions. Like, not perfectly, but damn near. I don't believe in the word perfect. I'm sorry, but perfect is not a real thing. Get that through your mind. Perfection is not real. It never has been. It never will be real. Okay, so, but to be able to control your own emotions just in general, there's a lot of people that already can do that. So, yeah, when it comes to controlling the emotions of other people, don't even think about that. Because to control the emotions of other people around you, that's so messed up. Like, it's no different than hypnosis. Than mind control. You're basically mind controlling this person. And it's like, I hate you. No, you don't. No, I don't. Like, what are you, a Jedi or something? Using your mind tricks? No, get out of here. Control your own emotions. At least some people agree, but y'all are. I don't know. Would be only. What? Would you rather only eat salty foods or only eat sugary foods? Okay, so I've had a question like this before. I love my sugar. Don't get it twisted. I love my sugar. But salty foods is not just, saltine crackers and things like that. Like it's not like, always got to be saltwater fish. But fish, for example, is a salty food. You got hamburgers and pizza and things like that you need to have salt incorporated in with it, but it's technically considered a salty food because there's a lot of sodium carbonate in anything that you eat, really. A lot of sodium. So like 3/4 of the things that we eat nowadays is nothing but sodium. So then you have the sugary foods, which there's barely any sodium in it, if not none at all. But you're not getting as much as your body would need than it would for the salty food. Yeah, it's the sugary foods like the sugar, for example, that you would need, because a lot of people, they have that problem with low blood sugar where they need the sugary food. But then a lot of people that you would lose a lot of the taste, for other foods like salty foods, and you wouldn't even be able to eat it no more. So honestly, I would only eat salty food. I love my burgers. I love my pizza. I love my steaks, especially Philly steaks. I love it. So I love my ham. I love my chicken. I love my pork. Well, only certain type of pork, because there's certain pork that I can't eat because it don't sit right. But moving on, would you rather never be able to watch movies, or never be able to read books? I love reading books. Don't get me wrong, but I need my movies over my books. Would you rather erase all of your past bad memories, or erase the past bad impressions and the memories of others? And one thing I've always learned is never worry about your past. Your past is your past. So if I was to say never worry about your past, I would say, erase all of your past bad memories. Because then people will be like, remember it? No, I don't. And a lot of people just say, oh well, and they just forget about it, But then, there's erase the past bad impressions and the memories of others, but you still remember it. I mean, how could somebody go on with their day and say they don't remember that I did that? That's funny. But it's like, but you did it, and that makes you a whole ass. Okay, you're a whole that one. Y'all are dumb. I'm sorry. Yeah. Love you. Would you rather live in a lonely but saintly life, or have lots of friends but a slightly bad person? Left. I'm alone all the time anyway. I'm not a bad person. That's the one thing I know for certain. I'm not a bad person. There's a lot of people in this world that are just very misunderstanding. Okay? You misunderstand. But I'm not a bad person. Would you rather only be able to operate during the day? We did that one. We literally did this one. I think. Or no, that was a different one. I don't remember. Like I said, I'm a night person. I'd rather only be able to operate during the night. So that's the one I'm choosing. They're just. I'm a night owl. Okay, I'll make this one the last one here. I'll make this the last one. So, would you rather have all your dreams granted, but have a 10% chance of instant death? 10% is pretty low. Or would you rather be forever cursed with with very mild inconveniences? Very mild. Very mild. It's not saying mild, very mild inconveniences. I mean, what kind of inconvenience are we talking about? Are we talking about an inconvenience where it's like, oop, I accidentally broke another cup? Or are we talking about an inconvenience like, Oops, my cat just fell off the balcony because I accidentally bumped it. I'm sorry. That was a bad example. Oh, that was a very bad example. But instant death. Instant death is what I'm looking at here, because instant you won't feel anything. It'll be quick, painless. You're gone, just gone. You're just there. All of a sudden, what happened? Is that me? You're dead. You're gone. But honestly, like, very mild inconveniences. They're so annoying. Like, they're so annoying. And I feel like I know exactly which one everybody picks. So just for the sake of it, I'm gonna pick it. But you know, yeah, 10% is a very low chance, though. So I mean, you could die 2 days after your dreams have been granted, or it could be quite a few years. So yeah, people agree with me. All right, everybody. I'm gonna leave that one there. So, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. You can comment, subscribe if you want to, hit the notification bell, do whatever it is you guys do. And yeah, we're gonna be back on pretty soon for another gameplay. And I'd like to, thank you guys for welcoming me back. And I'll be on here, like I said, pretty shortly. Alright, Casper out. Deuces.